Okay, so our lecture today was on finding slope between 2 points. Now the reason why it's important for us to know this is because sometimes plotting points on a graph and making our line takes a little too much time. So trying to find that rise over run, it just takes too much time. So sad. Okay, so we actually have a formula for this, and I am going to show you what that formula is. So we all know that slope is the change in y over the change in x. Okay, the way we find the change in y when we're given two pairs of coordinate points is we take y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now you might be thinking, wait, I don't even know what y2 and y1 is. I'm going to show you. So we have our first coordinate point right here, 10, 21. Okay, if you remember from 7th and 6th grade, we have an x and a y point. The x point is our left, the y point is the one on the right. Okay, now here's where our little sub numbers come from. I always take this first coordinate pair and I put a little 1 by the x and the y. This just lets me know that this is my first coordinate pair. Then under my second coordinate pair, I just put a little 2 to let me know that this is my second coordinate pair. So now that we have each one labeled, we can go back through and plug in the numbers where they correspond. So the second y coordinate is 4. And then we're going to subtract the first y coordinate, which is 21, all over the second x coordinate, which is 8. Subtract the first x coordinate, which is 10. Okay, so now I can go ahead and find the difference, which is a positive 17 over 2. So this is my slope for the first example. Now for the second example, okay, remember we're still going to follow the change in y over the change in our x. Okay, and I always like to rewrite the formula so that it gets stuck in my head and I know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and label this is my first x coordinate, this is my first y1, this is my second x coordinate, and this is my second y coordinate. Okay, now my second y coordinate is a -8. Now I'm going to subtract my first y coordinate. Oh, well, it happens to be a -4. I'm going to write it just like this. Okay, well, x2 is 12 minus x1 is 4. Okay, so now I have -8 minus a -4, which if you remember, makes that a positive. So now -8 plus 4 is -4. All over 12 minus 4 is 8. So now I have a -1/2 as my slope. Ta-da!